Hey, what's up, guys? Nate here. Super last second again. Uh, haven't been sleeping super well. Think I'm getting sick. Need to focus on going to sleep at the right time and actually going to sleep. So maybe that's one of my things coming up here. So, but I want to talk about. So what I want to talk about today is where to set the bar, right? And it's different for everybody and it's different for different people, but I think it's important that if you really want things, that you set the bar to where you want them and what that looks like and who that is. And so it depends on your life, right? And what you want and what your self-fulfillment is. But what I'm going to say is that if you want to be, a super, big time player in whatever space, then you need to set the bar at, the highest bar you can set. That way, if you fail and miss, you still win. Do you know what I'm saying? I ask a lot of people, and they think it's being audacious, or they think it's being inappropriate, especially in a corporate atmosphere, but anywhere really. People in general just think you're crazy. They will literally call you insane, crazy, if you ever said, "I'm gonna be Mark Zuckerberg," or "I'm gonna be, a CEO of a Fortune 500. There's 500 of them companies." People literally think you're insane to say that out loud. So don't, right? Just be self-aware that people think that's nuts. B is think about what you want in life. I run a lot of people, their goal in life, their end game is to make $75,000, $80,000 a year, whatever. That's their goal. But then they complain, right? So is it really your goal in life, or are you just not audacious enough to think outside of the box that you could make $300,000 a year, or you could make $100,000 a year with more work-life balance, depending on how that looks. So it depends on what you want and where you want to go. My theory has always been, I've been a strong advocate all the time of setting the bar at the highest level in my craft or whatever I'm pursuing. And then from there, if I miss, even if I miss the mark by a mile, I'm still winning. Because most of the people I talk to, their bar is so low, set so low, that it's astonishing. Most people cannot even, in their head, fathom, like I said, being a CEO or being Mark Zuckerberg. Could not even fathom that. It's too audacious to them. Not in a way that they're not capable, in the way that, like I said, it's almost not the social norm to think or say that, which I think is so backwards, because I think it should be the absolute social norm for every person to say, "I'm going to be the CEO, I'm going to be the VP, I'm going to be Mark Zuckerberg, I'm going to be Steve Jobs." You know what I'm saying? If that's their niche and that's what they want to do, I think those people should say that. And I think those people should go and compete. If my goal is Mark Zuckerberg and your goal is number 750th in the company, I'm going to beat you. Do you know what I'm saying? We're playing different games. It's not even fair. If both of our goals are Mark Zuckerberg, and that's the space that we're both playing in, at least we're in the same ring, we're in the same arena, we're playing the same game, we're competing, right? We're gonna see who wins. But like I said, if my goal's way up here, and that's how I work, and I reverse engineer anything, and that's how I work, and that's how I do, and that's how I carry myself, and that's how I talk, and those are the conversations and the thoughts that I have, and the visualization that I have, I'm gonna win. And if your goals are down here, so one of the biggest pieces of advice I have for anybody, and this is kind of off the top and it's super quick because it's last second, but biggest piece of advice I have for anybody is make your goals, visualize them, set the bar so insanely high that it seems audacious to most. Reverse engineer that continually to make sure you're actually really, really putting in the work to get to the goals that you set for yourself. All right, guys. Until tomorrow.